What's up, guys? Fantasy Girl Cheryl here with all the hardwood action in the latest edition of NBA Studs and Duds. This week, we're focusing on the fantasy fallout from the blockbuster Phoenix-Miami trade. First up, Shawn Marion. This fantasy girl is a firm believer in first impressions, and 15 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 3 steals in his first game promises big things for the Matrix in Miami. With Pat Riley's pledge to run plays for Marion, and without Amari Stoudemire to compete with on the boards, those numbers will only keep climbing. Back in Phoenix, Shaq is saying all the right things and looks ready to prove his critics wrong once again. Certainly, there are questions about how he'll fit into the Suns' fast break, but from a fantasy standpoint, it's hard to see how his numbers could be any worse than they were in Miami. Expect the big Aristotle to get a number of easy dunks, courtesy of Steve Nash. Another potential stud in this deal is Shaq's understudy in Miami. Mark Blount will obviously get more PT. His 22 points and 5 rebounds Sunday night should grab some well-deserved attention. But it's no fluke, as he's averaged 15 points and 4 rebounds in his 12 starts this season. As for the duds, look no further than the notoriously streaky Ricky Davis, who's running cold just like the rest of the Heat. 10 points, 3 boards, and 3 assists in his last 5 pre-Marion games are proof that he talks a better game than he plays. No wonder the Heat are trying to shop him. Also expected to join him on the trading block is Mr. White Chocolate himself, Jason Williams. His time in Miami has been disappointing at best, and with the arrival of Marcus Banks, it could be cut short. If, for some reason, you have him on your team, now's a good time to let him go. Back in Phoenix, Grant Hill has been struggling, and this trade may only make it worse. In his previous 5 games, he's put up an average of 11 points, 5 boards, and 3 assists. Any changes to the offensive strategy to include Shaq will most likely limit Hill. Well, that's all I've got for today. Now get back to work.